Central today with myself, Big Ev, and Clemmer. Lots going on, actually. I thought we were like, a little slow day. Yesterday was a exciting day in the Olympics. Shouldn't have been exciting, to be completely honest. And also, Kevin Durant cannot stop tweeting about it. And
I love that.
It's awesome. He just has to be online. He cannot stop it. He is listen, the man's addicted to Twitter. He physically can't stop tweeting back. What do you say? Where are you from to someone?
Yeah. Well, because someone's talking shit about him. He's like, bro, like you're you're from America. Like, what do you like? You're like talking shit.
Stephen Shea?
They're all Stephen Shea, man. I don't understand it.
He was the sickest guy in America at that last final 5 minutes.
Now people are tweeting about Kevin Durant like he was tweeting back in the day about Usain Bolt. Like, where are you from? He was rooting for Usain Bolt.
Oh, that's
funny.
But yeah, listen, trolling obviously completely aside, it's so weird that Jason Tatum's not playing. It really is.
I don't really get it.
You have to also when you're not blowing a team out, it's not working. You don't put in Jason. I understand he's the same type of player as others, but he's also one of the best. It's not working. Anthony Davis scored 4 points yesterday.
The only thing I would say is, at least watching yesterday's game, is they're clear to me. They're clear three that needs to be together and that carries them is Steph, Bron, KD.
Yeah.
So but my thing is with Tatum, I think you're in a weird, and honestly Booker is the two is their best lineup in my opinion, and then you could swap AD and Embiid, but I think it's kind of tough. Tatum's in a weird spot where I just think clearly LeBron and KD should be playing ahead of him on this team. So it's kind of just what do you...
0 minutes?
It's so weird that they'll start him one game and then not play him the next. That's weird.
Don't start him then. If it's not working, then keep him on the bench if you think that's the best. I think it was weird to put him in different ones. And also, 0 minutes when you could at least... if he played 15 minutes, it'd be all right.
It's very strange.
It's weird.
I also think it's weird. I got Steve Kerr's reasoning, I guess, when he said, this is why he didn't play against Serbia, because it's they have guard play and, bigs, and they don't have, the wings. They'll play against teams that have, good wings. Jason Tatum will get 1 minute. Fine. But after the Serbia game, he said, I regret not playing him, and then he didn't play him again.
Yeah, that's what I
why'd you say that? Did you not think he'd play Serbia again?
Yeah. I don't understand it completely at all. I do get what you mean, where it's those three should be playing together, whatever, but there's not 10 minutes. They need for him to go in, and also it wasn't like the game was a blowout. You almost lost.
I mean, they were down double digits in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
No, the total the healthy scratch.
Dude, turn your mic off. It's there's static. Yeah.
There you go. I would say the healthy scratch is definitely a fair point. I feel it definitely has been strange the way he's kind of used it almost just I feels like he goes into each game having these rotations in mind. I saw Draymond Green tweeted it yesterday during the game. He was Coach, you got to scrap these rotations. Stop. I don't what you. It's almost like a play caller before a game, having a script and guy, the script halfway through it's not working. We gotta get off the script.
Right.
I
think he's got to get off the rotations, and I think that's when in the fourth quarter he started playing KD with LeBron and Steph.
Yeah.
And then they started just going crazy.
It is funny. Embiid played great, and
really well.
Everyone's booing him the entire Olympics, and then this is he's kind of the hero here, and he's staying on the court after everyone.
He's giving him the suck it.
Yeah, suck it. Everyone's clapping for him. Who's the champion?
Yeah, who are they?
France. So obviously home country.
So they never had to play Canada.
Yeah, who did Canada lose to?
I think they lost to France. Yesterday, and France actually had lost to Germany earlier, and they played them, I think it was yesterday, I believe it was Germany played France, and they were up big early. Or Germany was up at somebody early, maybe it was Spain, and then ended up losing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Canada got beat by France.
France is Rudy Gobert,
Wemby, Batum, Fournier.
Again, we should win.
They got a pretty good squad. Yeah, they got
Yes, of course we should beat everyone.
Oh, I know.
They got
Evan Fournier.
Yabu.
I mean,
I would say DeCola was in the league.
It's a fine team, but like
Coordinary or whatever is pretty good.
Yeah, no, we should beat the shit out of them.
yes.
Oh, for sure. They just have really good bigs, and then it's fucking Fournier and Batum.
Yeah, it's if they lost that game yesterday, one of the most embarrassing
Oh my God!
things of all time.
Did you guys
bad.
watch the whole fourth quarter?
No, we were doing shooting something here.
Yes.
It was. I mean, they came to that fourth quarter. I was like, also at the end of the third quarter, they literally hit an and 1-3, and I was like, holy shit! Like we're gonna lose this game. I was like, USA's gonna fucking lose. And then they had a sequence where KD they cut it at one point. I think it was 2-9, and then KD hit a 3. AD got fouled like off ball. In FIBA, like he didn't get like a free throw. It was like they made the 3 and then just got like inbound, and then immediately Booker hit a 3. So it was like literally they scored 6 points in like probably like 5 seconds, and cut it from 9-3 like that.
It was the most exciting basketball game I think.
It was the fourth quarter was truly like insane.
Yeah,
like the way Curry was going nuts. Durant was just every time they needed a clutch bucket, Durant just came through. I mean, Curry had like 36. He was on fire.
Bogdanovich too, like did like the 3 to Melo. Like
Who was number 7?
For who?
Is that Bogdanovich or Hermanovich?
No,
There's
the other
bitches.
team that because like
I think it was Bogdanovich. That's on the Hawks. I think so.
The point
because
guard
he was on fire too in the first half.
Oh,
the point guard went off.
He was in a bunch. He really the whole game he was hitting a ton of threes.
No.
They were like shooting like 50% from 3. They were hot from 3. That was why they were up a lot early. In the first half, it felt like just Curry was on fire and no one else was doing anything. I mean, there was a point they had. I think USA had like 50 points and he had like 27 or something. He was doing all the scoring, but KD was awesome down the stretch. Yeah, Bogdanovich was chirping Melo. Who do we got here? The Serbia's team.
It was 7.
I'm pretty sure it was. He's captain too. But no, he was definitely played very well yesterday. He was on fire.
Yeah, listen, it was almost very embarrassing. I don't know what. That would be the worst thing of all time, actually. Like,
imagine how we would have had to watch them play a bronze medal game.
Well, it happened before.
No, I know.
But, I mean,
we said all time. I mean, like this happened.
But this one was like, I don't know.
When I'll tell you I mean, I don't know if you guys are maybe too young to remember when it happened the first time, but it was really shocking because it was the first time the pros, like the dream teams lost. It was shocking.
Yeah.
I do remember, but
that's bad.
I was like 10.
I like Philip Petresev, who's like a Gonzaga stud.
Yeah,
in
I remember
2020. Like
Philippe?
Yeah, it's like Pat Bev. He was on the Sixers for like the preseason. He called him like Philip with an F.
Yeah,
and then he just like went to go play overseas. But seeing him get like playing that game, I don't know. It's kind of like nostalgic in a way.
Yeah. You definitely, when you watch these, you definitely remember some of those like college guys. Like he played really well yesterday too.
Yeah, he was like player of the year candidate.
Yeah, he was really good. He was very, very good.
Olympics ends this weekend. I guess Sunday is the closing ceremonies. So there you go.
Yeah, it was whatever to me. It's nice to have something on when you're bored and you'll watch something, but nothing. Yesterday was good for the basketball because they didn't beat them by 30. That is funny though. We all complain when they win by 30, but then when they almost win, we're like, that's embarrassing. There's really no winning for them.
No, that's true. No, you're right. And
when you're minus 700 against the field, like it's like you literally can't win.
Even when you win close, it almost feels like a loss.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, the most thing that's going to be talked about the basketball team is Jason Tatum not playing.
You're right.
Yeah, probably.
It is. And it truly, it makes fucking zero sense. You tell me Tyler Halliburton doesn't play. Yeah.
He didn't play either, but
yeah, I know. That makes sense.
Right.
Jason Tatum literally just winning a championship on a really good Celtics team not playing is crazy. It's crazy. I know. I don't care about the rotations, nothing. You put him in the game.
It's very strange. It's like I said, it's strange is the mentality of I'm going to start you one game and not play you at all the second. Like a healthy scratch from starting is bizarre.
It is kind of crazy. You think about the Team USA this year, and you think about the NBA, and the MVP of the finals isn't on the team, and the co-MVP.
Other
MVP isn't playing. It's like, what is going on?
Well, they don't need it.
Oh, they almost did. I don't know.
Almost is.
Oh, they needed it.
I don't know, man.
They needed it.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if they win the gold medal.
They will. I mean, you're right. I guess they won't.
It sounds like they made the right decisions.
I guess so. I mean, that's kind of narrow way to look at it. You could also say the U.S. made the right decision by leaving Caitlin Clark off, because they're going to win again.
Sure, it doesn't
Are
matter.
they gonna win? I haven't watched.
Yeah, they're winning right
Yeah,
now at
no,
halftime.
they're-
They won like
they're-
60 games in a row. Like
They're bigger favorites than like the men's
yes,
team is.
right.
Their only loss in like 20 years is to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They did lose, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They lost to like the All-Stars, yeah.
Yeah.
It,
I mean, that was so stupid that she's not on the team. But
yesterday
it's
was
okay.
almost an all-time. No, not all-time. What a weird day it would have been for Noah Lyles. You know, coming like third place in the 200, then saying he has COVID, but then it would have been a huge dub if they
I didn't
weren't
know
world champs.
he came.
He also he actually has COVID. He ran the race with COVID, like he's sick as fuck. He got bronze. Yeah, he came in third, which is crazy because that was where the 200 meter was what he was like better at.
That sucks. The timing is
It's
that's
like
awful.
this guy says a lot of things though.
Like he had to pull out. Like he's not doing the 4x100.
Yeah.
He should still do it.
I guess it's crazy.
It
It's
was
so weird how
something very funny.
times change. Like he was doing the post interview in like a mask.
Yeah, that sucks though. That does suck.
Honestly, it's crazy to think that him saying like the crazy shit about like the world champions and what is legitimately the best thing that he ever did.
Well, someone.
It's
said
the
that.
reason we know who the fuck he is. He became like.
Well, I mean, I think you know him now.
This
I don't
is-
know
this
if
is before the race.
if you were
And I don't like the Olympics at all, but I
if he
feel
had
like
just-
he's
if he
been-
just
know
won
him.
if he had won the 100 meter, you'd be like, oh yeah, he's the guy that won the close race. But you like know him. The reason people cared as more was because he said that.
It was one of the stupider things to
This
say.
is before the race.
Brilliant though.
This
It's
is
like all
hilarious.
pub is good pub.
That's him before the race with COVID.
It's him.
Seems like a good use of energy.
All right. Yeah. See, this guy really does rub me the wrong way when he does like.
I kind of after I watched the sprint documentary like they did on Netflix about like all these guys, and I kind of like because all these like he's kind of bringing like that like a different kind of energy like to the
No,
sport.
no, no. I'm okay with that. The whole thing of him going to and pumping up the crowd, all love that. But you can't blame it on COVID after that. Then
I don't know. I didn't see what he said in the post. I don't know if he like blamed it. I think it was more. I think it just kind of came out like I don't think he said it. Like it was more a report like after.
He made an Instagram post about it.
But it already was like public. I think when
You also have to win
when
if
he
you
had
do
done
that. You can't do that. If I beat him in a race, I would just do that right in his face. Whatever, him jumping around like
Luke's
that.
play that clip.
Yeah, I
you're
guess.
about
I
to-
mean,
Like an asshole.
He also did. I
that.
mean, I don't think it's like being an asshole.
You look like an asshole if you don't win. If you do that and win, back off. If you do that and finish third, I'd be like, fuck you.
He
think
also
both are
has a
fair.
gold medal. Like he just won a gold medal.
I think that's
a couple
fair
days
though.
ago.
He didn't win that race.
If that you're
Right?
doing all
Or bronze
that,
medal.
if you're doing all that and smoke them, I would do this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This
I
was a
think,
good clip.
For me, I can't be the face of athletics because I'm not an arrogant or a loud person like Noah. So I believe Noah is the
like I
face
was
of
laughing.
athletics.
He also said person,
I
not
think,
peasant. I think.
He said pissant.
Oh, I thought he said.
Nah, I think he meant to say person. I think,
Oh, I heard it's pissant.
I thought he said peasant.
Because I
That's
almost,
funny.
'cause I almost feel like the arrogant thing probably was because after the race, Lyles like came over, like congratulated him, like he wasn't like a dick post.
But he is right
post-race.
though.
Yeah.
He is right though. Like just because Lyles is loud, and it's different, but that's also good for Lyles too. Like you should be loud if you're in this sport. Like
Yeah. But then, like I said, then you just got to win though.
That's the Instagram post.
I want to thank everyone for supportive messages. I believe this will be the end of my tours for Olympics. Dreamed about it, left with so much joy in my heart.
So he didn't really say he didn't really blame Cody. He just said like he can't do the.
I have
the
to
4x100.
admit, you watched.
I didn't watch. Sorry, Noah.
I mean, you watched. You saw the clip.
But him jump. I didn't see him run. I saw him just jumping around there.
Well, I mean, you just got showed it.
I guess.
I mean, we're talking about him on the show right now. We
Yeah.
never talk about this shit ever. I would say
I mean, everyone knows his name.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's more my
You're
point.
loving Noah Lyles. You're going to bet.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I just don't understand. We're like, I just don't understand why we're American. Like I said, where are you from, Clemmer? Where are you from?
No,
Marty?
no,
I didn't say I was rooting against him. I just said I didn't care.
I
I don't care about the Olympics. That's all. Like, it's nothing against Noah Lyles. I just don't care. I'm not gonna.
I like him.
I'm not gonna pretend to like these sports for 2 weeks and like not care. It's just weird to me. I literally have baseball on that I do care about. So like, why would I choose to watch something else? Like if I'm gonna watch, you know what I mean? Like
It's fine. It's fair.
Like imagine
Yes.
like you're a football guy,
It's fair. It's just very funny.
but like
Yeah, sure.
if you're a football guy, like if there was Olympics on, you would choose to watch football.
Well, yeah, but I'm
What's
also
your
I'm a
Olympics?
baseball guy too. I've been watching plenty of baseball.
No, but like
I mean, but that race was
your favorite, yeah, but
was
your
20
but your
seconds.
but your favorite sport, like you love.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if your favorite sport was on, or the Olympics was on, you're gonna watch your favorite sport.
Well, sure,
That's all I'm saying.
but I'm saying the race is 20 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds for the 100 meter.
Yeah, I didn't.
It takes zero. Or also,
I didn't know what time was on. Like,
Also,
like,
but I'm saying even like the clip, like just watching the Twitter clip,
Yeah.
like immediately after the race is
yeah.
me watching it. I mean, like
Okay.
it just happened.
I did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch the race. I don't know. Maybe it's bad on me.
I have no idea.
I just don't
what we're
care.
Arguing about.
I don't either.
I don't either.
But
Summer just hates America. It sounds.
No, I love America. I don't like the Olympics. You seem to having a disconnect there. This is not an anti-American thing. It's an anti-Olympics thing. I don't like the Olympics. That's okay. Not everyone likes everything. That's all right.
All right. Noah Lyles came in third. Yeah.
That's the bronze.
What?
That's bronze. So there's this debate right now. So he won the 100-meter gold, right? And that guy that won and his thing is the 200-meter, which he got bronze. Would you say gold and bronze is better than what the guy who won Tobago? He got gold in the 200-meter, and then he got 6th place in the 100.
So what's better, gold and bronze or gold and nothing?
Gold and bronze.
Like being in, like, because of how close that race was.
Okay, let me give you something else. Would you rather silver and bronze or gold and 6th?
Gold and 6.
Gold and
Gold and 6.
No.
probably gold and
What?
6, but it's
I think
tough.
gold and
One,
I think there's a
I
real
get 2
debate.
medals at one time. The other time I
real
get one
debate.
medal.
You're the
I'm
best.
the best in the world.
I also think that Noah Lyles, the one thing, like, winning that 100-meter race is the coolest thing.
I think so
You
too.
misunderstood the question.
Would you rather win gold and 6th place in an event or 2nd place and 3rd place in an
Oh,
event?
gold. Oh, I misunderstood you. I would agree. Gold and 6. Right, because you're the best of the best.
Some people would
I won a
say-
gold medal. What a cool thing to hang your hat
Some
on.
people would say silver and
Oh no. Give me the gold. If you could imagine walking out and seeing a gold medalist, like I said, I don't care about the Olympics personally,
see it.
but what an amazing thing to be able to say.
You'll see it in 4 years when I'm playing badminton.
Oh wow. I'll care about that.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, that's Olympics talk. Look at us, Olympian
Olympic
heads.
guys. Well, two, I guess.
Too, yeah.
I've been watching some weird ass Olympic sports, like track, like the cycle in the track, like running, like going in a circle, and like field hockey, water polo.
Yeah, I like that.
Volleyball, I think, is the.
Volleyball's awesome.
I was watching Americans are, I think, about to win the bronze medal in American men's volleyball right now.
I do
Love
like the
volleyball, man.
discourse on Twitter where it's like there would be like a subsect of like handball Twitter, and it's like the world's lucky that the United States hasn't figured it out yet. Like I love how like we're just like if we just put our best guys out there.
If
done
we
it.
trained, yeah, it's
every
like
4
okay.
years.
I agree with it 100%.
Don't you know it's 100% right? It's just so funny.
It's just funny that where we're like, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We just have
You're
we're
just
just
lucky. You're
we're
just
just good
lucky.
at so many sports that our athletes are just spread out.
Like we just assume that we could just take over. Like, okay, what if France just like everyone on their national basketball team decided to play handball?
I still said about soccer in America.
Yeah.
Two things.
Our best athletes just play all the other sports.
Two things. One, does the chat want to take calls today?
That's what you're saying? Yeah, I like that.
All right. Talk for a second. I gotta get that laptop.
888 Stool 22.
Artie's getting.
Call in whatever you want to talk about. NFL, college football, baseball, Olympics.
And then second thing I wanted to say, I don't think
Anything.
we really talked about it enough. How about Bosco saying his mom created the libero in Staten Island?
Crazy.
Well, is that? I don't know about you played volleyball. You said right?
Yeah.
Maybe she was like one of the people. Is that a crazy?
A libero just was always. I don't know when you can't dispute it because I mean when I played volleyball, libero was just always a thing. Like everyone, you like had to have it.
Oh.
Like a libero is so I was a middle, right?
Okay.
Played middle. Middle is a guy who mostly is just really good at blocking and spiking. So after I would serve, instead of me playing in the back row and trying to get serves and stuff, a libero comes in for me. And that's the guy who's really good at defense. It's like a defensive specialist.
They wear a different colored jersey.
Yeah.
So they're like specific. They're almost like a goalie. They almost have a goalie feel where like you like, all right, that's libero. Like the different, yeah, they wear a different
So
color.
you say so? Why didn't you call Bosco out on this when he said it?
I did.
I did, yeah. We both did, I think.
All right.
We didn't talk about it enough.
Yeah, that's. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Like
Maybe she did, and it's kind of funny. It made me laugh that he said his mom. Unbelievable.
The libero just hadn't made it to Staten Island. She was a pioneer.
That was like a Curb episode where the guy says grandpa created the Cobb salad.
It was actually hilarious. On Unnecessary Roughness yesterday, Blutman was talking about, there was somebody on, I forgot, like a tight end for one of the teams in the SEC, and that their grandfather invented the baby carrot. And that it's not like, you don't just grow baby carrots in the ground, it's just like a machine.
Yeah.
Like he just invented. I guess he just like invented either the machine or just the idea, the concept of the baby carrot.
You know the sticker, the Chiquita banana sticker on the bananas? My aunt claims like her father's grandfather invented the sticker.
Yeah.
But we have there's no proof of
I
it.
love
Like there's
that.
no
That's what I love.
no evidence. It's just like
Evidence.
and I think she believes it because she was told it. Like there's no way it's true.
It's also like when people say they make up sayings and words. Like also in Curb.
Yeah.
Richard Lewis said the whatever of hell from hell is what he made up. It's just funny. You can truly make up anything and say, hey.
Especially stuff like pre-internet. Like you could just say whatever you want. There's no proof of it.
We do have tonight, everybody, Friday night, 7 o'clock, I believe it starts.
8 o'clock, I believe.
I think 7's like.
Is it?
Pre-game or the pre-fight.
Pre-fights. I don't know. But regardless, around there, get your friends together. Friday night, Rough and Rowdy, pay-per-view. We have Loser Goes Home. Chaos is happening. Mikey Betts is a father. He can lose his job.
He has a kid on the way.
I think he has one.
No, he's kid in the way.
He's a
He's
father.
married with
Correct.
Married with a bun in the oven.
Yep.
He can lose his job tonight if he loses this fight. We have John Sandos fighting in Ohio
Oh yeah, he's one of the Barstool
Breakdown.
He's a good guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, Barstool.
You met him at
Yes,
the
I met him.
dozen.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
recognize his
we've seen
last
Jonathan.
name.
Yeah.
John, how we doing?
One sec.
Am I in?
Yep,
Gotcha.
John.
Okay, yeah. What's up, boys? Yeah, I'm calling in. I want to give out a pick, same pick I gave out last year, and of course R&R. I'll get right to that, but let me throw this pick out real quick. Steelers win total is under. It's 8.5 again. I don't know what these guys are doing setting lines. They forgot Tomlin's the coach. Just go ahead and book that as the over. I gave it last year. It was the easiest money anyone made all year last year. Now to the point. Mikey Betts is going to beat down Zach Abel tonight. John Sandos is going to provide the knockout of the night with the right hand. I said it last night. Sands has hands. Let's get to work. Let's promote this thing. We're not going to let R&R die. Not on my watch. Not going to happen. The Misfits going down like a bad habit, boys. So get ready. Get fired up. Barstool Sports, R&R tonight, 8 p.m. Let's fucking go.
John,
Let's get fired up, boys.
John, who are you fighting?
This fucking, little hick from the sticks, Keenan Lockhart. I don't know, bro. He seemed nervous at the weigh-in. I had to give him a pat on the back, say, hey, good job doing your little shit talking through your stutter. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's Sando's show, and then Betts is the main event. That's how it's going to go down.
I love this.
Have you ever fought before?
I was in the Navy 7 years ago, and I did a thing called Battle of the Badges. But I mean,
all right. That sounds pretty legit to me.
That's a guy I don't want to fight.
No.
Yeah, maybe I was in the Navy.
Yeah, and I did a thing where I fought them. Like, oh fuck! All right, let's go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
we
be.
got no fear, boys. We got no fear. I got my girl down here because he said he's gonna put my girl on his arm. So I'm gonna let her watch me knock this kid out. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I can't wait. There's nothing to do down here. So
John,
I'll be watching the boys
as
all day.
a Rough and Rowdy champion myself, don't waste too much energy before the fight. I can see you're excited. Don't waste energy. You're gonna need it all. You knock the fuck out of him tonight. Beat the shit out of him. Do you know when you're fighting? Like, is it right before Mikey or?
No, they should have moved me up higher, I think, for the promo I'm trying to cut for it. But no, I'm fight number 11. At least I'm right in the middle of the card.
That's great.
That's all right.
That's a good
spot. That's like right. That's good.
spot.
You get to see some fights. Not
waiting for you.
Not too much of a wait.
You don't want it. I'm telling you.
Get to see some fights, put on a show, and then I get to even watch some girls shake some ass in the ring and watch Large judge it. It's going to be a hell of a show.
That was the last fight. It's a long time. 11's great. So good luck tonight. Buy Rough and Rowdy. Don't let it die. We need 20K buys so it doesn't die. So go watch tonight. Good luck tonight.
Go get him.
Good luck, John. You got this,
thank
brother.
you, guys. Appreciate it. Don't forget the Steelers over and win total.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie.
That'll pay for your pay-per-view.
I just get nervous. The division's so hard. I understand.
Over or under?
Over.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah,
I
I mean, he's right.
Saying he gave over last year. He's saying,
Yeah, and he's right. Like,
how does he keep giving
the only thing is that division's just so tough. It just scares me
is,
because the team's good enough to win 9 games. Obviously,
think about they got better.
They absolutely got better. Yes, but so did the Bengals because Burrow's healthy.
Yeah, no, but
that's just the worry.
Their defense T.J. Watt didn't play for some of the how many games did he miss?
I think it was at least maybe 4 or 5.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
like he didn't even
was a
play, and
few.
their defense was still good. Their quarterback has been upgraded,
and they have the best backup in the game. If Russell Wilson gets hurt, I think Justin Fields is the best backup quarterback in football.
I think Fields is about to give him a
what we're doing
run.
now.
I think Fields is going to give him a
Talking
run.
about having the best backup.
I think that-
quarterback? Imagine I said that for any other team. Great.
I'll tell you. Well,
You'd be like,
maybe
what
I have
the fuck are we
PTSD from the
talking-
Jets, but like we could have used that last year.
It's nice to have a.
It's the most important position. I think having a great
I
backup.
said this team's got a good backup. You guys would be like, what are we talking about?
I don't
So
know.
We'll see who's the backup.
It's the most valuable position.
We'll see.
Why is that? Oh yeah, or maybe you're right. Either way,
I mean, Tomlin said it's a complete competition.
I don't think it's a.
And even if Wilson's the
Guys
starter week
are
1,
Insane.
We'll
Why
see-
is that
we'll
a crazy
see
thing
in the
to say?
season.
Because
Nah, he
he's
just
gonna
hates
start.
Fields.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's such a
Hates
weird.
Fields.
Why? It's the most important position in sports. It's good to have a good backup there. Yes.
No, your take Fields out of this. If I said the Vikings have a great backup quarterback, you'd be like, all right.
Listen,
You needed one last year, though. Actually,
I think
that proves my
that's
I
point.
saying-
think it matters.
The
when
The
they
Vikings
have-
could have used a good backup last year.
But it doesn't like if you start talking about backup quarterbacks.
Competition, if it is, how do you weight what happens on the practice field here versus what happens in a stadium?
Very much is a competition. What happens in stadium is weighted heavier than what happens in a practice setting because it's more game-like.
But like we got to be honest too. Every coach says it's a
Don't think so.
competition.
But the reason
Not everyone does,
Hold on.
because sometimes you want to give that guy the confidence, like, oh, he's my guy.
The reason I think it matters here is there's been 2 big things that I think have happened from like when they signed both guys or traded for Fields, signed him, Wilson, and the camp. It started out with Wilson, like he's the one, unequivocally, no doubt. Then Fields has apparently been lighting it up in practice, playing really well, even like outplaying Wilson. And now all of a sudden Tomlin's like, it's open competition. That's why I think it matters.
Half the teams in the NFL needed a backup quarterback last year. How does that not matter, Marty? You're crazy.
Like there's been a
Bro,
clear
Look
switch.
at your team last
Bro,
year.
you're not understanding.
Tommy fucking
You're not
DeVito.
understanding. If we're just talking, no one cares. If you have a good backup quarterback, if Justin Fields is in the offense at like different ways, which I think he will be, that is valuable. Of course, I understand it's valuable to have a good backup quarterback, but who cares if you have the best backup quarterback?
I think people should care.
No one should care because that
Okay.
person usually is not going to play.
That's not true. I just said more than half the teams last year needed a backup quarterback.
This is insane.
Look at the AFC last year. It was
I think-
dictated by backup
I think
quarterbacks.
Good backup is very important.
I think
Yes,
it is too.
but a
I think if
talking
you
point was
You're
if you-
crazy.
I think
what
it
does
does
it
matter.
matter in a conversation if they have the best backup quarterback?
A lot. It shows you have depth. That's
It would
really
be insurance
important.
fault. I
That's a
think
great thing to have. That's a
Nah,
big
that's fair.
deal.
That's also
guys
fair.
are
No, I think it's fair that saying basically if something happened to either one of them, they're
Yeah,
not
it's
they're not
great.
going to just fall off a cliff.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
For example, the Jets literally fell off.
Or the Giants. You guys. I mean,
talking
like,
about
better.
no,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah,
Giants, it
gotcha.
wouldn't have mattered if we had a good.
But there's a lot of teams that would matter very much.
look at the Vikings last. You said the Vikings. Look at the Vikings last year. They lost Kirk. Like, what are you talking about, Marty? Look at Joe Burrow, the Bengals. What are we talking
We're talking
about?
about talking
different.
points.
Browning was pretty good.
Right, and it helped.
Oh,
but,
for sure.
but
Okay,
like-
that's what you're saying.
But also like.
Obviously, it helps. We're talking about a team. Oh, they have a good backup quarterback. You'd be like, okay, who gives a fuck? He's not playing. That's the conversation.
I think a backup quarterback means a lot than some
Daniels-
starting
okay,
positions.
I agree with what you're saying, but Chase Daniels, it was a talking point. Like I think, did he get like a $30 million contract if I'm not mistaken?
Matt Flynn's like the biggest.
well,
one we're
Flynn
talking
got
Flynn was
starter
different,
money.
though. Yeah.
He was intended.
I'm
to be
just saying
starter.
we're talking about two different things. Yes, it's valuable, but when we're talking about the Steelers, saying they're the best backup quarterback means nothing to me.
That's insane. It should mean something to you.
It means something.
You literally
he plays.
you just contradicted yourself. I understand it's important, but if
No,
we're talking about it, it's not
talking points.
important.
In a show, we're talking about our show. During a show, if you say if
I'll talk about everything during a show that I would talk about in real life, and I would say in real life having a backup quarterback is important. I don't care if we're on a show or not.
Marty, to be fair, you just turned it into a talking point.
no, because that's how good I am at a talk show host. All right, let me talk to Derek. Derek, how we doing?
Marty, yo, what's going on?
What's up, man?
It's funny because me and a couple of guys, actually Boggs in the chat, a couple of loyal listeners, we got this fantasy league going, and we was wondering if you wanted to be our 12th man in the league.
Me?
Yeah, you, Marty. We figured one of the guys from the panel on the show
Wow.
that we watch, it would be kind of more interesting if we had one of the guys.
Hey, Derek, I'm in.
Wow.
You in, Marty?
I
All
love
right.
that.
Yo, I told the guys in the chat they was doubting me. They was like, "Yo, Marty's not going to be in." I said, "No, he's a good guy. He'd probably say yes."
You know what? Send me something on Twitter today. All right, send a Twitter DM.
It
What-
might come from a guy named Boggs because he's running it, so it might come from him. But it's a legit league. Everything he'll send it.
Wade Boggs?
Yeah, Boggs.
All right, Boggs. All right.
Now you'll know if Bog has hate messages. Too.
Yes. It's also, how about when we do that? If Bog hasn't talked
I ain't
to
sending that.
Bog, you got about an hour to delete all your messages about me. So, yeah, no, I'm in. That'll be fun. I will, and we'll keep up with it. We're also going to try to do something like that on the show.
I think we're going to do a 10-ball, right? That's our plan. We're going to do a 10-ball.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, Derek, I'm in.
Or best ball. That's
Awesome,
right,
Marty.
ball.
And then also for the boys on the panel, I got a quick question for you guys. What do you think about the Colts and Anthony Richardson this season? It's not a lot of talk coming out. I think he might have one of those sneaky good years for the Colts. I mean, their division is what? Who's else over there? The Texans, them,
Jaguars, right?
Jags and Titans.
I love the Colts. I think I'm a big Anthony Richardson guy. He just obviously needs to stay healthy. Pittman Jr. is like
He's unbelievable.
He's so good, and I think you're right. No one's really talking about the Colts, and the Colts were pretty relevant, a little relevant last year.
I mean, they literally had a
playoffs
first and goal against the Texans to make the playoffs and win the division.
With Gardner Minshew and who else?
I mean, Minshew, obviously. They have a good offense. Like, Jonathan Taylor's good.
No, I'm saying there was Minshew the whole year.
Yeah.
Well, Richardson only played like 3-4 games.
He played 4 games.
I thought Minshew got hurt, but
That's my worry. We're talking about backup quarterback, Marty. Fuck you.
Anthony played great. They literally almost made the playoffs because they had a great.
it was not a great.
Minshew,
crazy.
Minshew might be the best backup.
Well.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Jesus Christ.
Anthony Richardson, I like the player a lot. I love what I saw from him last year. I just worry so much about his health. I really don't know how the Colts are going to
I think
be.
he's going to be smarter in a way of like not getting hit as much.
He literally played 4 games. He left, I think, 2 or 3.
2 or 3 of them, right?
He got hit insane amounts.
He might be the biggest like X factor wild card in the whole NFL.
Yeah.
For a team. Because if he hits, like they could be like legit contender.
He looked damn good.
Team.
He looked really good out
You
there.
don't agree, Dukes?
I think he's gonna agree with me.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I
I
think
love
that shoulder. I think that shoulder's like, worse than it's led on to be.
His shoulder?
Yeah, and that's coming off all speculation. Like I don't know anything about his shoulder.
I mean, he's had almost a year to be.
It's a while, yeah.
I think it's one of those things that like he might not be able to come back from.
Is
He had concussions, shoulder.
Did you read something, or is that just
No,
you?
no, that's
Love that.
legitimately just
That's our guy.
Just a hunch. That shoulder just might
His
not
career
be,
is over. Yeah, why? I don't know.
that shoulder just might not be healing up the way they want it to.
Just cuz.
Yeah.
Love that.
All right.
I also I saw one person say it doesn't look like he could throw a football, and I saw one more thing like in like May that he was throwing lefty. They're like he can't even throw with his right shoulder. It's like, all right, he's fucked.
Also, he is a legitimate rocket for an arm.
Is he gonna play? Is he gonna play in the preseason? Like, are they gonna?
Shane Steichen. Someone from the chat said Shane Steichen. I don't know if that was
Steichen. That's their head coach.
Yeah. Were you guys talking about that?
That's the Colts head coach.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, phenomenal first year of the coach.
Yeah, incredible.
It's your expectations, and we're like this close with their backup to winning the division.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Steichen did a great job.
I wonder if we'll see Richardson in the preseason, or if they're gonna try to shield him.
Shouldn't, or at least like one quarter.
Just be worried about him getting hurt.
The Bills have said Josh Allen's going to play.
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to play too.
Like I think he said it like a quarter.
Rodgers
maybe
wants to. He's like, bro, I haven't played in a year. Give me
some reps. Yeah.
I just saw before I get Nikki C in Chicago. Did you see Caleb Williams did not put Patrick Mahomes on his top 3 quarterbacks?
Really?
Can you
I
look
did
at
not
that
see
clip
that.
real fast?
It was
Matt Stafford was 1,
and Aaron Rodgers.
And then, can you play the clip though? I want to watch the clip of him say, because that's just like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
What are we
That's
doing?
interesting. I'll say the young guys that are like players, like I know like Stroud is someone he loves Stafford.
Stafford's
Especially
fine
after
to
Hard
say,
Knocks,
but
and
you have
you're
to
a
say Patrick
leader.
Mahomes.
You're like, pick up your shit. You are injecting yourself, and you've got people out in the media saying, which I don't even know if you hear, saying this is a rookie. He's a rookie. I would never listen to a rookie. How do you balance that, being the new guy, but you're also the quarterback?
I choose my words wisely, but I could give 2, and you probably know the next word. I don't really care about the outside people. It only matters about the people in the building, the people around every day, my family, my support staff, my support system of my family and all of them. So other than them and the people in the building, have fun, get all your clicks that you need, and have at it.
I kind of love it. Even I find myself not defending you, but like yelling at
thrilling
people on
stuff.
Twitter today. It doesn't get to you at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this the
I
right
see
clip?
it.
Juice?
Yeah.
People always.
It's the wrong clip.
Oh my god.
It's the same show. It was the same show. It was the wrong clip.
Bold take by Kale there. So he
But I was
doesn't listen to the
I
haters.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
When he would play for Detroit, I enjoyed watching them, but I wasn't so young, but I was younger and I didn't really understand. And then I got older and older, and then I started to understand his game. He's unbelievable.
All right. You can't find it, but
It's fine.
Duke's just playing clip.
I'm good. I'm good with this.
It's just I think it's crazy that he didn't.
Who was the other? It was Stafford, Rodgers, and who was the other one?
Lamar, maybe?
I forget the third one was, but even the NFL rankings. Did you see that Mahomes was fourth?
Yeah, they had Lamar over.
He was fourth. Yeah, NFL player.
Players,
Lamar
yeah.
player,
Tyreek was number one.
How stupid we're talking about Lamar is better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Did they have Lamar ahead of him? Or did they have
Yes.
Lamar 3 or 2?
3.
I forget who they had two. Was it
And
defensive
I
player?
think McCaffrey was 2.
Oh, it was McCaffrey.
I don't
Yeah,
care
3,
about
2 or
that.
3, yeah.
Sure.
Am I crazy to say it makes sense out of last year?
No. Yes.
What?
You are
Yeah.
crazy.
Huh?
Yes.
He played better in the regular season last year.
Right.
Guys,
What are we doing?
I'm with you. If we're going
I
just
get
overall,
exactly little bit what you mean, but like, no,
I would
he's
still
the
put
best.
I'd still put him 1.
Yeah, I
But
think it's.
he in Patrick Mahomes' terms, you have to think about it. If last year was a down year, he won a Super Bowl,
Yes.
and he's still rated number 4. Like it's
But-
not
It was
like,
definitely a down year, like his individual.
He had nobody to
stuff.
throw to.
Yeah.
no,
He's
100%.
the best tight end maybe in NFL history, but I'm just saying. Hey, somebody's
going on?
somebody's got to not suck his cock.
What's happening?
No one sucked.
You don't think it's
Right,
because
sorry, you had one.
suck
Right, you're
his
right. He had
dick.
Kelsey. All right.
You
You know what I mean.
have to.
I haven't even said he's not the best quarterback.
No. You just did.
No, he did. No, he
Lamar
was
Jackson.
he was kind of coaching. He
I
was
said
like,
I said Lamar had a better regular season, which I think is just like fact.
But it doesn't matter.
I didn't say him. I just it was.
he was kind of playing devil's advocate.
I think
I'm trying to a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he does.
At this point,
I'm trying to dive in the mind of the logic
Right,
somehow.
I get what you mean, but at this point, I don't think we can.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's just voted on by players.
Which is worse.
So you can. I'm gonna say so.
That's what I'm saying.
Obviously, you can have at it with whatever players were not. We're
Players shouldn't vote on.
Holmes behind him, but
Let's take these calls. Nikki C, Chicago, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? Martin,
How we doing?
Big guys, you're looking better every day. Keep doing that acupuncture, all right?
thanks, brother. We're rolling.
Yes, sir. Hey, Christopher Clemmer. They call him Friday Clemmer. I called last week. You're a dog. Hey,
Thank you, my friend.
real quick. You familiar with the Chris Berman do-to-do?
Do?
Yeah, a little do-to-do. The Chris Berman goes to Canada, gets a do-to-do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The old. They call them the Canadian
Yeah.
aspirins.
Oh.
Yeah, the Canadian aspirin. Yeah. I was just going to say, Clemmer, I might send you some because, I mean, what you have to put up with this backup quarterback argument was just fucking ridiculous.
Thank you.
Pardon
Thank
my
you.
French. Pardon my
Thank
French.
you.
It was just
Appreciate that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
No, stupid
So I'll send-
conversation.
I'll send you a few.
If we're talking backup quarterbacks on the show, it's a bad show.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Olympics
Hey,
talk, Marty.
You're a great host, Martin. Don't sell yourself short, all right?
Thanks, Nick.
Hey, one question. One question for the panel, and then I got a lock today. Also, 2 p.m. Belgium plus 150 women's. Just to let you know if you want a little fix. All right.
What sport?
Friday
Soccer?
afternoon. Women's basketball.
Basketball. All right. I like
Yeah,
it.
Belgium plus 150. They got a couple hammer sharks down low.
I have to play that.
I love this. I'm in on this too, I think.
I have no choice.
Let's go Belgium.
Their coach is a big boy. Yeah, he's bald, big boy. He knows how to coach the woman too. He's a good guy.
Love
Hey,
it.
last thing, Clemmer. Just actually a question for the panel. If Aaron Judge doesn't make a ALCS or doesn't beat the Twins, he's got the Twins on his resume. Does that kind of hurt his career a little bit?
I don't think so. He's so great. Ted Williams never won a World Series. Griffey Jr. never got to one. Ernie Banks never got to one. Aaron Judge, Barry Bonds never won. Aaron Judge is so elite. As much as it pains me to say that, he is so great. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. It's like the Mike Trout conversation right now. Have Mike Trout been to any?
I think one
He's been to
playoff, maybe?
He's
One
been
or
to
two?
3 playoff games, and he has 1 career playoff hit.
Yeah.
He's never won a playoff game. They got swept.
I mean, if there's one sport that team accolades shouldn't matter, it's baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what? He can go up there and hit a solo home run.
Matter less.
Yes, I'm saying if there's one that it should matter significantly less, I think it's baseball.
We have the Moisty Turtle.
All right.
There he is.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's up?
Nothing much. Okay, so since last year when I called in about the Bengals and the misspelling, I've matured a little bit. I'm not as mad at Clemmer for getting Joe Burrow's hand hurt against the Ravens the next week. That was a horrible, horrible time of my life. I graduated college. I've moved on. I will say this, though. I have a 8-leg parlay that was $10 I placed when I may have got 3 cheese stoned on June 26th. And the last leg is the Bengals to win the Super Bowl for $7,000, so that's good. I had Umar Nurmagomedov and Alex Pereira in that parlay. And then the other one that I sent them both to Dukes. The other one is $5 for $6K, and the last 2 legs are O'Malley and Burrow MVP. So I'm coming back with a vengeance this year, fellas.
All right.
I sneaky love the Burrow and O'Malley one.
Who's O'Malley
Dude,
fighting?
yeah,
He's
and
going to fight
that one
Marab
I love even
in
more.
next month.
I love that parlay even more because it has the White Sox. I'm a White Sox fan, unfortunately, not really.
Oh, I'm
more
sorry.
of a lacrosse guy.
No, well, hold
Yeah,
strong. Hold strong. Everything's cyclical, man.
But in that parlay, though, the $5 for $6K, it has the White Sox money line when they broke their streak.
Oh, all right.
So that's
huge.
That's
a nice
pretty
ticket.
cool. Like I'm hoping to cash out eventually for one of those, but it's the start of the season. They're pretty low cash outs. But the two
Hold on to
fellas,
it. Don't cash out. Hold
yeah,
on to that.
yeah, 100. Dude, I had someone slide up on my Instagram story and they said, "Yeah, cash out for $150 and put half on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl. It'll be the same amount." I was like, "Bro, what are you talking about?
Nah, it's
that
not
would
worth.
be like $1,000."
You bet $5 or $10. It's not like it's like if you bet a good amount,
Yeah.
but if not.
Right,
hold on to it.
I'm hoping for the Bengals one to ride that one out if I can cash out for a Burrow MVP for like 2 or 3K.
Yeah,
or
that's
hopefully
good.
1 or 2K. Like that's really greedy, obviously, but this has happened in the last week, so it's been awesome.
That's one where if O'Malley wins, I like the O'Malley pick because he's a dog, and I really do believe he's going to win. That fight's like September 14th. If you're like
100%.
halfway through the season and Burrow was like lighting it up, it's definitely a thought. Maybe get out of there and throw. Figure it out if the cards play the right way.
Especially the AFC is so tough.
Yeah. Well, that's my thing with the Burrow MVP is that if he's lighting it up and he's down at plus 500 and the Bengals are still hanging around plus 900 or plus 1,000, I could cash out of the MVP bet and then just ride the Bengals Super Bowl because that's my team anyways. So I don't know, one or the other's fine, but I just wanted to tell you two fellas, or you three fellas about that because it's been awesome just the last week and a half. But I love listening to the show every day.
Hey.
Even if don't listen to the haters, fellas. I've been listening for 2.5 years. I called in when Edie was going against OSU in the winter before they lost to Fairleigh Dickinson. I've called
Love
in
that,
for a while.
Moisty. Love that, Moisty.
Yeah.
Appreciate you listening. We appreciate everyone
Hey,
listening.
Mitch Spence over 4.5 strikeouts, and Carson Spires 4.5. I take it every Friday, 2 pitchers, 4.5 strikeouts because the 4th day of the week is Thursday and the 5th day of the week is Friday. 4.5.
Boom.
2 players.
I don't hate the Spence play. They're playing the White Sox. No, they're not playing the White Sox. They're playing the who the Rays playing today?
The Reds are playing the Marlins, which is a good one, and then the A's are playing some other okay team.
Let me pull it up right now because the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
That Blue Jays lineup is atrocious. I saw them last week in Yankee Stadium. That back end of that lineup is atrocious. I don't hate the Mitch Spence 4.5 strikeouts at all.
Yeah, parlay them both. It's plus money. I put half a unit on it. It's awesome.
All right, appreciate you, Moisty.
Oh, you're the man. Appreciate you.
Let's go with oh, fuck. I just hung up on Big Twan. Can you call back, Big Twan? I meant
Marty.
to press A1.
No, I can't call him back.
No, he can.
He's saying him call
Yeah,
back.
call back, Big
Yeah,
Twan.
we'll
We'll get you on. We'll get you on.
Big Twan, you call back. I'll put you on right away. I completely fucked that up. I went to go to you. Let's go to Frankie. Frankie, what's going on?
Yo, Marty, how we doing? What's up, boys?
What's up?
What's going on?
Frankie.
Not much. Just thanks to Clemmer, Ev, Dukes for all coming on the podcast. I'm one of the hosts of Barstool Breakdown.
All right, let's go. Your boy.
Frankie Buka.
You got your guy fighting today.
That's what I'm calling in for. I don't have any picks for you, but your boy is fucking Cliff DiMartino comes through as always. He donated to the Frankie Fund. I'm fucking leaving tonight, flying to Pittsburgh, driving an hour to get there right when it starts. Wasn't even going to go until fucking 11 o'clock today. So I'm about to make that trip. I wanted to just call in and say my fucking boys, Jonathan Sands, Mikey Betts, are going to knock those two the fuck out. It's going to be awesome. Marty, you need to come on the pod. That's all I got.
All right.
Let's go.
man.
Yeah, Cliff DiMartino. Cliff DiMartino went to the Rat Race watch party. He's a really good guy. I got
Great
to
dude.
talk to him for a while there.
And
He's
Frankie
a great guy.
Buca, Sands,
Yeah.
great dudes.
Santos, by the way, if he wins, Bosco said he'll go on the pod.
Doesn't he hate them or something?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they love Barstool.
Oh.
God forbid.
They support
How
the
dare
company,
they?
They call into
Our
shows.
biggest fans.
They fight it rough and
They
rowdy.
interview personalities that they like. So Bosco is like, oh, they like something that I work with. Like, okay, I'll hate it. I'll hate it.
Basically, they pay. They basically.
You wouldn't
yeah,
understand. You
They
wouldn't
basically
get it.
pay for his.
No,
they
I
basically
don't.
pay his mortgage.
I kind of like it in a way, but also because he's so.
It's just the most Bosco thing in the
Yeah.
world.
By the way, you went on that show too, right? I went on that show.
I went on it
those guys
months ago.
Those guys couldn't be nicer.
Great guys.
They're like the nicest guys ever. Like to hate, like it's like hating a puppy. It's very
Supporting
strange.
people that support you.
Yes.
I know, that's
Bosco would never
much for him.
So weird.
despise
He's
the people that
he's
support
like,
you the most.
they're like, oh, we love you, Bosco. What's your angle? What do you like?
Unhealthy debate.
He goes, they all got an agenda. Like these guys have no agenda.
No, they have no agenda.
They literally just
they just
support.
love Barstool.
They just appreciate support.
They put out funny clips. They just like.
Unhealthy debate. Bosco was like there's like, I'll go on the show, and like Jetski was like, why won't you go on? I was like, you wouldn't get it because like they support Barstool and they like Bosco and they want to like get him on to interview. Like it's a hard concept to understand. Like Bosco's like, yeah, kind of.
I got Big Twan back. Big Twan.
Oh, Big Twan.
Yo, what the fuck, man? That was messed up,
That
dude.
was fucked up. That was fucked up. That was
What's
on
up,
me.
fellas? How we doing?
Twan,
Doing
you
better
know-
talking to you.
Listen, I'm in fucking Wheeling, West Virginia right now. This shithole. I just slept with a couple of cockroaches. This place is it's miserable. Some place called the Super 8. You ever hear of that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know Super 8 very well.
It's that and the Ritz.
Oh my God. Listen, couple things. Shout out Sam, shout out Mikey Betts tonight. The boys are absolutely buzzing. But here we go. I wanted to see what you think about this. You've probably done it, but me and the boys get together. We pick division winners before the season starts. Been very, very profitable. Everyone thinks, I know you have around 6 to 7 new playoff teams, but historically, division winners are pretty chalk. If you look back, sometimes you might go Cowboys, Eagles, you might go Lions, Packers, but if you use a couple of different combinations, very, very profitable. Just want to throw that out to you boys to do that. Also, when the line comes out, USC women to win the championship next year. Bucket, guaranteed.
Oh, Juju Watkins
And,
fan.
What's that?
The Juju Watkins fan.
Juju Watkins fan as well, but then Kiki Iriafen, Stanford alum, shout out, transfer portal, hello. 2 Biggie Bigs down low. She's got legs for days. Tremendous.
Hey, Big Twan, we went to high school together, right?
Yeah, Marty, yeah. Yeah, we did.
I thought we did, and I was telling we were talking about it the other day. I was like, I haven't went to high school, Big Twan. Did you play football at all?
Yeah, I played football, dude. I was a fucking 3 technique, dude. Absolute
Love that.
penetration.
Yeah.
Just hands.
I remember. You.
I was just talking to your boy just got married, Dalton. I was just talking to Jesse. You guys were there chopping it up. Dude, love to see it.
Jesse, that's who I was talking to you about. Yes, that is funny. Hey, well, Big Twan, we appreciate your support. I see you. This Big Twan's. You know who this is? He drove to like Chicago like 5 times for Jerry. His sister won the feet contest.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. I do know. And Big Twan just touched on one of my favorite bet of the NFL futures. Division winners, like he said, combined. Niners and Chiefs. Do that, it's plus 117. The Niners are winning that division. Chiefs win that division. That's plus money. You're absolutely right, Twan. I love it.
Clemmer, do that, but there's no harm in putting a little sprinkle on all 8. The odds are so high, and generally the winners are so chalk that mid-season you might still be able to cash out for a tremendous amount of money. I'm telling you, Pop.
It's not a bad idea at all. I might throw a little sprinkle, but yeah, like I said, that you're right though. Look at those division winners because you're exactly right. You're right. There's new playoff teams every year, but a lot of times that's wild card. Division winners do repeat a ton. Very astute,
Correct.
Big Twan.
Correct. Well, guys, I love you. I'm running security night at Rough and Rowdy, so nothing crazy is going down, and I hope to see. I hope that you guys are watching. Okay.
All right,
go get him.
Watching.
I love
Appreciate you holding it down
Shout
for
out
us.
to Flaming Arrows.
Yep, let's go Flaming Arrows, baby.
My hot take on the 49ers is that Ayuk will play for them this year.
I like that.
I
think.
agree. I agree.
I think they're just going to be like they're not going to get the picks they want. And then, because I came to the conclusion last night, he put himself in this position where he's like, I want a shit ton of money. Then he's like, well, I don't want the shit ton of money on a shit team. It's like,
Yeah.
He's like, he wants to go to the Steelers where it's like, well, the 49ers are just going to be like, well, we're offering you the same money as the Steelers, so we're just going to make you stay.
Yeah.
And then they could just franchise tag him next year. I think he fucked himself. That's all.
Well, I think the Niners kind of fucked themselves too, where they should have traded him before the draft.
100%.
Because if they traded him before the draft, they would have just got the picks they wanted. They would have got high
I think
picks.
he's just going to end up playing for them, or it could be like a Debo situation.
A good rule of thumb in life: when all things are equal, things typically don't change.
Yeah.
It's not a rule, but it's just a.
Well, you said it was rule.
Yeah, a theory in life. Rule
of life.
I don't want to say rule. Not a rule. I misspoke. Kind of like a hunch. A good hunch is that things typically don't change.
Let's go with Harrison. What's up, Harrison?
What's going on? I got a futures bet for the Bengals. Joe Burrow over 4,000 passing yards. In my opinion, that's basically just them banking on injury. If he stays healthy, he easily clears that line.
I like that.
So
Yeah, I like it. I like it
too.
Let's go. We're trying to get through the calls. Smokey, what's going on, Smokey?
Yo, what up, guys?
What's going on?
I think I got it. I think I got a play of the year tomorrow, and I want you guys to tell me if you like it or try to talk me off the ledge here. I got Raiders first half -1.5. I'm figuring Antonio Pierce is the coach. He's real intense. It seems like he's gonna play the guys. I've been listening to the Raiders radio a little bit, and it sounds like they're gonna split the first half between Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. So I'm just looking at the first half. Like, they're playing the Vikings. I don't think J.J. McCarthy's really going to play a lot. They should cover at least 3.
They're starting Darnold, right?
I think.
I think I read that.
Probably won't play a ton, I wouldn't think.
I believe they are.
Quarter at most.
Right. I think they are going to start Darnold. I thought I saw that.
The thing is, though,
And if they start Darnold, like maybe 2 series max?
That's
Like, I don't think
I would
he's gonna
think.
get
That's
that.
probably about right.
All right, first quarter.
I like
So
the logic.
what do you guys think? Like, first half? Like, I mean, like, I'm like, you know,
scary.
like, what can go
Scary,
wrong?
yeah.
Darnold,
Preseason's scary.
I kind of like it, though. I'm not going to lie. Kind of like it.
Betting preseason?
No, this first half bet.
All right, so I was saying maybe not, but I'm definitely going to freaking put a nuke on that. But they're running. The DraftKings is running like the player props. It's like milestones, and you can put like 5 touchdowns. And you can parlay like 6 players. Dude, the receiving 5 touchdowns is kind of crazy, dude. Like you can parlay it. So you got like Jamar Gibbs is like plus 800, plus 900, 5 receiving touchdowns. I like it.
I like it.
Who else? I like Adam Thielen. It's like plus 300. There's a few other guys on there.
Yeah, it's just all about how much they play. That's the only scary part about
I know that's the tough part.
preseason.
And, hey, real quick, Clemmer.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm a huge Red Sox fan. What do you think about if Giolito never got hurt? How do you think the Red Sox would be looking right now?
I don't know if they'd be that much better. The rotation hasn't been terrible. I mean, Bayo, I know he's kind of having a down year, but Giolito being healthy wouldn't have really affected that. I wonder if the Red Sox can hold on, because the Red Sox and Royals kind of fighting for that spot. I don't know. The Red Sox, I will say this, Alex Cora is a genius, and the Red Sox are playing much better than I thought they were going to before the year started. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, Alex Cora, we got him like 3 more years. I think we're gonna get one. Jaron Duran's an absolute stud.
He's awesome.
I just want to say, Dave Portnoy, dude, cannot act like he hasn't mentioned Jaron Duran once, and he put like a futures bet. He hasn't mentioned his name once. So I want you guys to put that out there. Like, put Presidente on notice.
He did put a future on the Sox, didn't he, to win it all?
He put on the Phillies.
On the Phillies.
Oh, Sox too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, that's one thing I won't be doing.
I mean, he just did it.
Dave on
You just put him. I'm saying he just put Dave on notice.
No, Dave also will just. He knows he's just gonna watch playoffs. I know everyone knows what he's doing. Ryan, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Love the show. I'll make this quick. I know you got time. One team over I love, Nebraska this year.
Yep.
Over 7. Love Nebraska.
Are
got
they
very favorable
getting
schedule.
more hype than usual, or is
They've
it
got
just
a good
Will
defense.
Compton?
They got a lot of their defensive players returning. I think this is the 3rd year. with the new coaching staff. I really like them. That's one. Tonight, love the Royals over 4.5 runs. The Cardinals have used a lot of bullpen in the Tampa series. Michaelis stinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one for you, Clemmer. I heard you talking trade deadline last week, and I think you said something about the Diamondbacks having a better return for Puck than the Rays did on from Seattle.
Yeah.
Than the Rays did. No way. Flip that around. The Rays crushed that trade. You're a Mets guy, right?
Yeah.
The guy that they got from, I follow this stuff very closely. The guy the Marlins got, think Dom Smith in the PCL. That's what this guy is. It's a helium watch. He played in Reno. His numbers are way inflated by that AAA out there. The ball flies.
That's fair. That's a fair point about PCL. You always got to watch that. I will say to the Rosarena deal, we still don't know who that player to be named later is, so that could change the fortunes. But you're absolutely right about when you're looking at minor league stats, PCL, you always got to kind of look at that with a little bit of a sideways glance.
Hey, shout out to the listeners today.
Good calls today.
Great calls. Watch Rough and Rowdy tonight. Buy it. Get together with your friends. Get together. You could, hey, I'm taking the blue corner this round. Taking red corner. Have a nice, responsible drinking night with it or something. Whatever you guys want. It's a great time just to chill with the boys and put this on. It's always something chaotic is going to happen tonight with Dave and Big Cat and Robbie all being there. Nick Tarani's on the sideline with Roan. Frank is there with the Abel brothers. Large. It's gonna be something else. So make sure you buy it. We'll be back. Next week's gonna be a little bit of a weird week. I'm out 4 of the days. Ev's out some days. Rico's out. It's gonna be a little mix and match. A lot of traveling happening. But we'll be back on Monday.
Picks, real quick. I have Brian Reynolds over half a hit, or under half a hit, excuse me. He has done very badly against Jack Flaherty in his career, so Brian Reynolds under half a hit, it's plus 125.
I got the Cubs minus 145 tonight. It's Crochet is going against Tyone, and then I'm going with the Guardians plus 140 in the first game today.
Crochet hasn't been pitching much. Less than 4 innings each of his last 4 starts.
Yeah, and Tyone's been great this year too. So.
Yeah, I'm going the Nationals game over 9. Mets, Mariners over 7.5, and D-backs plus 140.
All right.
Denver Outlaws money line.
Love it. That's a show, and we'll be back Monday.